Welcome everybody to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Stephen Curry.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
Now let's check out the starters for Brooklyn. They've got Najee Marshall. Dante Exum is out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Siakam in at the power forward position. And for New York, Kevin Durant is out there with Brook Lopez. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Thompson, and it's Caruso in at the point. You know, Grant, for players that move to a new team in the offseason, have they had enough time to get adjusted?
Well, you know, B.A., it depends. Some guys blend right into a new squad, but for others, it takes a lot of repetition to get a feel for your teammates.
Now here's Exum. There's a screen. Here's Curry. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Alex Caruso. And Grant, once again, Stephen Curry hit 300 threes last season. Man, he's in a class of his own.
Well, there have been 7 300-plus three-point seasons ever. Stephen has 5 of them. He has the only 400 three-point year ever. So, yeah, B.A., Stephen has created his own class.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
And so Curry nails both of them. You know, for all the accolades thrown Stephen Curry's way, Richard, I've heard you say he might be the best conditioned player ever.
Absolutely. When you think about all the ground he covers every single game, his stamina is still something that I will always be impressed with. Just too much to handle. Durant not fazed by the bunch.
Inside. And the dunk by Gafford.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Tom Thibodeau gave me a few minutes to catch up with him, and we spoke about how he plans to deal with the three-point king, Stephen Curry. He said the biggest challenge, honestly, it's not the shooting, it's the playmaking. Steph is an incredible passer, so you can't double-team him. He'll find the open man. As always, it's not easy facing Steph. Ryan?
And Allie, thanks.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's Durant. Against Brooklyn, he was really on his game. Siakam against Lopez. Pass to Marshall. Back to Curry. Now here's Gafford. It's Exum on the wing. Shot clock at 5. The kick out, Curry. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Simply the greatest shooter we have ever seen. Every time he makes another three-pointer, he's adding to the record.
Now here's Caruso. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Lopez in the post, working on Siakam. Here's Caruso. That one's off, still out of sync. The Nets have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And it's Kevin Durant with the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Down low. Here's Curry. Denied. Curry against Caruso. Durant looking around. Lopez in the post. Marshall's there. And Lopez gets it to go. Oh, no. He may have gotten injured right there. Man, he's in a lot of pain.
Oh, man, that's tough. You just never like to see this in sports.
Yeah, you just hope it's nothing serious and that he's able to get back on the court as soon as possible.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Lopez. Siakam against Durant. Siakam, right side. And here's Curry for three. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Knicks trail by 9. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. They came away with a victory in their last meeting, which, by the way, was also in this building.
And that one, the other team could not keep up with them offensively. They were prolific.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
Caruso outside. To the middle. Here's Durant. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense, but maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
Durant, no good. Brooklyn leading by 12. Now Exum. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Ooh, Robinson with a block. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Just 4 to shoot. Here's Curry.
And an elite defensive guard. Caruso sticks to his man and plays with fantastic energy on the defensive end.
And here's Thompson for 3. And again for 3.
And he's hit thousands of threes in the league. Oh, my.
Inching closer to 5th place on the career triples list. Here's Marshall, defended by Thompson, to the inside. Siakam looking it over. Takes the 3. Caruso grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Nails it from 3.
And defensively, what can you really do against KD right there?
Now here's Exum. DiVincenzo covering. Curry against Caruso. Back to Exum. Pass to Marshall. Gafford with a screen on Thompson. Here's Marshall. Second chance shot. The shot no good.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Caruso, the pass to DiVincenzo. Siakam against Durant. And the shot's good. Durant's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Unique body type. Durant slips past you in a hurry.
Gafford in the post. Robinson defending. Gafford with the bucket.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And they backed it up with their play, got production from everyone, and they were able to walk the walk on the offensive end.
Curry with a steal. 3-on-3. And the dunk by Gafford.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Robinson passes to Thompson. Outside Durant. To the paint. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Caruso. Thompson's got 5 points.
Clay can get it done inside, too. His role on this team is to score.
Pass to Siakam. DiVincenzo with a steal. Durant against Siakam. Now here's Durant. He's covered closely. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce for an injury update on Brook Lopez.
Thanks, guys. I got some news from the Knicks head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, no weight can be placed on the ankle. There's a lot of bruising, and it's likely to be broken. Unfortunately, he suffered a serious injury. Obviously, he won't return tonight, and he could miss lots of games. What a tough break for him and the team, B.A.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Graham.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Grimes is checked in.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Siakam, the pass to Exum. Back to Siakam. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And one thing that Siakam has always had a knack for, Grant, cutting to the rim and finishing plays.
Yeah, he plays so well when he has space to move. He's just great off the ball, and that fits with any team. His ability to convert at the rim makes his cuts that much better.
McGee, he's checked in for Durant. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, shooting more free throws as his career is going on. Siakam wants to get that percentage up.
Back to Caruso. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Here's Exum. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against New York. Pass to Gafford. To the wing, right side. Tries the spin move. Siakam, pass to Grimes. 6 to shoot. The 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Caruso. 8 points in his last time out. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Siakam's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the lob. And the dunk by Gafford.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Pass to Robinson. To the inside. And McGee with the stuff.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Exum with it. Here's Siakam. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Yeah, sometimes I think the 6'9" length of Siakam surprises opponents. He's able to go through or over contact.
McGee a screen. The 3 is up. And the shot's off. 1 for 2 in this one. Brooklyn has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Now here's Exum. He's guarded by Caruso. McGee against Siakam. For 3. Thompson pulls it in. Knicks trail by 6.
2 minutes.
Pass to Caruso. Screen by Robinson. Now here's Caruso. He's guarded by Exum. Shoots. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Caruso's got his second bucket of the night.
What a pure shot by Caruso, giving his motion all of his focus.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
Let's go, New York. Put your hands together for your next.
And some changes here for New York. Jusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Robinson. Bertans comes in for Thompson. And it's Curry in for Caruso. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Wagner's checked in for Gafford. Olynyk comes in for Pascal Siakam. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Marshall. And it's Curry in for Exum. Here's Wiggins. Curry looking it over. Back to Wiggins. Wagner with a screen on Bertans. Here's Wiggins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You see the strength that Wiggins has added over the years. He can take on pretty much anyone at this point.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Oh, it's stolen. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Curry. The Knicks pull it in. There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. A quick shot there. It's off target. Grimes, the pass to Wiggins. Here's Grimes. He's covered by Curry. Shot is good by Curry. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Sometimes there's just no stopping Curry. He's just too skilled.
Outside Curry. It's rebounded by Wagner. Brooklyn leading by 8. Wiggins down low. Working on McGee. Wiggins passes to Olynyk. Fires the three. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Nets. They're up by 8. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Brooklyn.
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Knicks trail by 8. Jusuf Nurkic is out there with JaVale McGee. Then there's Seth Curry. Then it's Donte DiVincenzo. And it's Holiday in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Nets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pass to Wagner. On the wing, Curry. DiVincenzo covering. Curry, that's good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Curry looking it over. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Bertans checked in for New York. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team foul. Seth Curry at the line.
Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Now here's Curry. He had a 30-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team. He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
quarter number 2, with just over a minute of play. McGee a screen. DiVincenzo against Curry. Bertans, the pass to DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. It's rebounded by Wagner.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Wiggins passes to Olynyk. Back to Wiggins. Now Curry. Puts the move on. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Outside Curry. Here's McGee. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Brooklyn leading by 9. And here's Curry. He's got 14. Wiggins outside. Olynyk with a screen on Bertans. It's tipped. McGee with a steal. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Bertans. Falls back and drains a fadeaway J. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Brooklyn has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. To the middle. Here's Wagner. The kick out. Curry. Shot clock at 6. Goes back up. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by DiVincenzo. Now here's Curry. Guarded closely. Outside. DiVincenzo. Back to Curry. Brooklyn pulls it in.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Closing it on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. The layup misses. Nets leading by 7. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Bertans.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
McGee finds DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. Picked by Bertans. Here's the teardrop. Curry, no good. The Nets have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Inside, Wagner, the pass to Curry. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. The Knicks making a switch here. Holiday is checked in. Gafford, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Exum comes in for Wiggins. Gafford with a screen on Curry. And he lobs it up top. It's stolen by Nurkic. Now here's Curry. He's guarded by Exum. Now here's Curry. He's averaging almost 5 points a game. No good with a jumper from the wing.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Here's Grimes. Still no points.
Oh, the 7-foot Nurkic sending it back.
Knicks trail by 7. Outside, DiVincenzo. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at the Knicks. Early on, they've got the 3rd best record. And, of course, there's the Nets. Well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
You know, for the Knicks, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
New York shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And McGee with the stuff.
Solid pass from the combo guard Curry. Look, people don't understand. He's not just a shooter. He's a basketball player.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And with this pause, let's take a look at the teams that have generated the most offense on the break this season. The fourth spot held by the Knicks.
And make no mistake, this team loves to get out and run. Whenever they see space to leak out and score fast, they go strong.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Knocked loose. Gafford with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up. Gafford with a screen on McGee. Down low. Robinson with the block. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Curry. Knicks trail by 5. Now Durant. He's got 7.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Well, Richard, I know you had the pleasure of guarding Kevin Durant. Not an easy assignment. What was that like?
You're right, B.A. I had the pleasure of guarding him in the NBA Finals. And let's say it was not the easiest of tasks. He's become such a complete player, there's no way to stop him. He takes what you give him, and he kills you with it. I'd like to see him a bit more efficient. He has not been great this quarter.
Pass to Siakam to stop the drought. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Siakam's got 7 points.
And just so accurate off the pass. I mean, I love whenever Siakam decides to go right up with it like that.
Here's Durant. Out to DiVincenzo. Three-pointer. Gafford grabs the miss.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
And here's Siakam for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. DiVincenzo on the wing. He's covered by Curry. Here's Durant. Rebounded by Marshall. Brooklyn leading by 6. Pass to Siakam. On target from range. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
Much more efficient this quarter. Feeling more and more confident.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Durant with the bucket.
I love the confidence that Durant plays with. The closer he gets to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
Siakam, the pass to Marshall. Back to Siakam. Driving to the basket. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's on JaVale McGee. And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Siakam at the line. 2 shots.
That's good from Siakam. And some changes here for New York. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for McGee. And it's Alex Caruso in for Curry. And the Nets also making a change. Grimes is checked in. Now here's DiVincenzo, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Robinson finds DiVincenzo. Here's Durant, out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Tuesday, they'll head home to take on the Charlotte Hornets. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Joel Embiid and the Philadelphia 76ers.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, it's the second game of a back-to-back, so you know there'll be some heavy legs out there. Playing that much basketball in that short amount of time really takes its toll on your body.
Exum with it. Caruso covers. Thompson against Siakam. Over Thompson, and the basket by Siakam. Siakam's got 9 points in the quarter.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Outside, DiVincenzo. Thompson left side. Back to DiVincenzo. Here's Durant. Oh, Durant playing big in the paint.
That was just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Siakam, pass to Gafford. Here's Thompson. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Find the lane.
Klay Thompson at the line. One shot.
That free throw is good from Thompson.
And when healthy, Klay remains a dynamic player. Lights out scorer who often defends well.
Pass to Marshall. Gafford with the ball. Inside. And stolen by Durant. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. And they're going to count that bucket. And they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And off the jump, they were effective from deep. I don't know why they haven't continued to fire from out there.
Second personal foul.
Well, Richard, you attempted to guard Kevin Durant in your playing days. How hard was that?
It was not easy. He's an elite scorer, ball handler. Oh, yeah, he's also 7 feet tall. KD is one of the toughest assignments that you will ever face.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot. And the free throw, no good.
You look at Durant's game and you instantly see all the hours of hard work that went into shaping it. He's so polished in every area. His skills are so sharp.
DiVincenzo can't hit.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Siakam against Durant. Fades back. Siakam, no good. Knicks trail by 3. Durant with it. 13 points in the game. Thompson outside. Durant with a screen on Siakam. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
And you can tell that Klay trusts his guys. He calls a play, and they just go to the right spots.
Brooklyn has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Grimes. DiVincenzo covering. Gafford with a screen on Durant. And here's Siakam for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Siakam, the pass to Exum. Now Siakam. Shoots over Caruso. And the shot no good. A bit short. The 3, DiVincenzo. And again, New York with the triple.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Exum passes to Marshall. Back to Exum. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's a second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Mike Conley's checked in for Grimes.
Mike Conley. 27
seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Here's Conley into the lane. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight.
One of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
Caruso against Conley. Caruso outside. Robinson, a screen on Conley. Here's Durant. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And so it's tied as we head to halftime. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
The next 48.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau, and Coach, you battled back.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Two quarters of play completed as we welcome you to take a look at some of the upcoming games on the schedule. The Timberwolves out in Minnesota will go up against the Suns. That's a 3:30 p.m. tip-off Eastern Time.
These teams are well matched. It's going to be anyone's game.
And taking a closer look at that first half, how about Kevin Durant?
Yeah, he's high point so far. You see the plays they're running for him? Featured through the half. I expect that to continue.
Yeah, same.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
Through the first two quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Jordi Fernandez's five. They've got Dante Exum, Pascal Siakam out there with Daniel Gafford. Then there's Najee Marshall, and it's Curry in at the point guard position. Now here's DiVincenzo. Hauled in by Curry.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Offensive board. He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Dante Exum at the line. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. And he's good on the second.
Left a little on the table there, but at least he put them in front.
New York has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Outside Durant. Pass to Robinson. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. New York, number 1. The 4th spot held by the Nets.
These teams fuel their offense by creating turnovers that lead to open floor opportunities.
Caruso against Curry. And here's Siakam. Back to Curry. Five to shoot. Curry from inside.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
Outside Durant. There's the triple. Sends it home from three-point land. Durant's got 16 points now.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Brooklyn's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Curry against Caruso. Gafford passes to Marshall. Robinson with the block. And they get it back to the inside. Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
Pass to Caruso. DiVincenzo with it. Here's Thompson. The 3-ball. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
Here's Marshall, defended by Thompson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
It's his first trip to the line. And he knocks down the first one.
2 shots.
Good on both. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Durant, pass to Robinson. Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Thompson. Clock at 6. On the wing, Durant. Oh, KD against contact inside.
You want this man holding the ball right here. Durant, he can work under pressure now.
Siakam outside. Curry with it. Gafford the screen. Launches a 3. And that's good. Stephen Curry for 3. Curry's got 19 points.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. DiVincenzo finds Robinson. Thompson outside. Durant inside. He's covered by Siakam.
Just absolutely dominant inside. You have to be all over Durant.
New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
At the line, 2 shots.
Free throws good from Durant. And both free throws good for Durant.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a 3-level, 2-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Curry passes to Exum. It's rebounded by New York. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Part of what makes KD an all-timer, we have never seen someone his size with that type of handle.
He's got free throw attempts 4 and 5 here. Good on the second one. And Curry's got the ball here for the Nets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Marshall passes to Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop, that thing is over.
Caruso against Curry. Caruso, right side. For three, DiVincenzo. Brooklyn with the board. Curry's got 4 rebounds now. Launches it from deep. Oh, Curry showing off the range.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Caruso against Curry. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Robinson. Brooklyn leading by 7. And you watch Alex Caruso on defense, RJ. He forces his fair share of turnovers.
Yeah, he's got great instinct, quick hands. You can't be loose with the ball around Caruso, one of the best one-on-one defenders in the game.
And the dunk by Gafford.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there. Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Thompson outside. Back to Caruso. 6 on the shot clock. Robinson, a screen on Curry. And here's Caruso outside. Buries it from 3. Caruso's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, this is big for Caruso's confidence. When he's hitting from deep, he looks to score even more.
Siakam against Durant. It's Exum on the wing. Gafford the screen. Exum passes to Gafford. Out of bounds. Nets ball as Brooklyn keeps possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Grimes, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Curry. 22 points for him. Shoots over Caruso. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Curry's got 10 points in just the second half.
And this has become expected from Curry. Everyone knows how dangerous he is at getting to his spots and capitalizing.
Thompson outside. Let's go with a 3. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Thompson's got 16 points.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
Now here's Curry. 24 points for him. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Durant. And he banks in the layup. And now just a 3-point Nets lead.
Capable of scoring from any area. Love when Durant takes charge and dominates like this.
Siakam outside. Here's Grimes, guarded by Durant. Grimes, the pass to Exum. 6 to shoot. Gafford with a screen on DiVincenzo. Here's Exum. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 8 rebounds in the game. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
He's just got it on automatic right now, shooting 100%, and that'll keep your confidence high.
And Brooklyn with possession here after the basket by New York on the other end. Here's Grimes. And that time also a missed shot. For New York, they've got 6 of 10 shots to fall in this 3rd quarter. Caruso with the bucket.
A good athlete. Caruso can really get up and down that floor.
67.
Here's Curry. An important scorer for this team, averaging around 25.5 a game. Pass to Gafford. Exum with it. Here's Curry. outside. DiVincenzo. The offensive rebound. The three from Thompson. And he recovers it. Off target from three-point range. The Nets have gotten 7 of 14 attempts to fall in the half. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Now here's Caruso. 9 points in the game. Here's Robinson. It counts, and the foul. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Now here's Exum. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
Oh, get off of that, man. Wiggins is that dude.
And here's New York now. They're on a 15-6 run. Siakam against McGee. It's rebounded by Wagner. Brooklyn has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Here's Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Klay Thompson picks one up.
I like how Siakam uses his body control to adjust to what the defense is doing.
Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for New York. Curry comes in for Thompson. And the Nets also making a change. Conley's checked in. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the Knicks. Pass to Curry. Now Nurkic. Shot clock at 6. McGee a screen. Curry from deep three-point land. New York again can't hit.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Now here's Siakam. He's got 15. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last. Well, when it comes to shooting from beyond the arc, these are the league leaders. Third is Pascal Siakam.
Well, the shooting percentage he's cultivated from deep range is so impressive. His three-point shot is about as good as you can hope for.
Holiday's checked in for New York. Here's Wiggins. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got 4 rebounds now. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And we have to take another look at that block.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Puts it up off the inbound. Curry, no good. Brooklyn has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Conley looking for an opening. Here's Siakam. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Siakam's got 17 points.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Nurkic. There's the double team with Wiggins. McGee passes to Curry. 4 on the clock. To win the drought. Rebound by Wiggins.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And here's Wagner. Now Siakam. He's covered by Holiday. Hauled in by McGee.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Holiday passes to Nurkic. Now here's Holiday. McGee finds DiVincenzo. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
Siakam outside. Pass to Wagner. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant one. Unnecessary contact.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. And both free throws good for Wagner.
Number 42, Davis Bertans.
Here's Grimes. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. The third quarter comes to a close. Nets out in front, up by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau.
Defensively, it's too easy down there.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. JaVale McGee out there with Jusuf Nurkic. Then there's Davis Bertans. Then there's Seth Curry. And it's DiVincenzo in at the point guard position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Wiggins. Oh, and look at the strength of Wiggins right there.
Oh, that's a nice take from Wiggins. You could see his eyes light up when he got that position.
Pass to McGee. Out to the right wing. Knocked away. Bertans, the pass to Nurkic. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. DiVincenzo can't hit.
And he keeps trying to get himself out of this rut, but maybe it's not meant to be. I'd focus on sharing it with his teammates at this point.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. DiVincenzo, pass to Curry. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. The shake. And Grimes pulls it down. Nets leading by 8. To the middle. Here's Wagner. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Curry. To the paint. Here's Nurkic. Here's DiVincenzo. And there's a 3-second violation.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Nets have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Grimes, the pass to Curry. Shot is up. And Brooklyn again with a bucket.
Yeah, the sweet-looking jumper of Steph. It just looks so pure coming out of his hands.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Pass to Curry. McGee with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Curry against DiVincenzo. And here's Wagner. Wiggins down low. Bertans there. Wiggins no good. Knicks trail by 10. Right side, Bertans. Outside, DiVincenzo. Curry passes to Nurkic. The 3. And there's Curry on the assist by Bertans.
Not quite as fast as his brother, but make no mistake, Seth shoots that ball quick.
DiVincenzo against Curry. Pass to Wagner. To the middle. It's stolen by Bertans. Here's Curry. Now Nurkic. Fades away. Good. And now just a 5-point Brooklyn lead.
Nurkic with the midi.
The Nets have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Wagner, the pass to Wiggins. Wagner with a screen. Down low. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. Jusuf Nurkic picks one up. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And also, I just love how they've been moving the ball side to side on the perimeter. Great passing, unlocking their offensive potential.
Free throw good. Wagner. Here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Durant. Durant draws the double. McGee, a screen on Wagner. And here's Curry for three. And again, New York with the triple.
Let's just say I could have predicted this. Can't let Curry find any opening on the offense.
Wagner with a screen on Curry. Outside Curry. Pulls up. It's rebounded by New York.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Puts one up from 19. Durant's shot is off.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One he'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take. It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Left side Curry. Doesn't go for him. Brooklyn leading by 5. Here's Grimes. Exum outside. Curry against DiVincenzo. Clock at 6. Here's Olynyk. Great D that time from McGee.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Durant, pass to McGee. Inside. And McGee with the stuff.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Brooklyn with the ball. Outside Curry. Wagner with a screen on Durant. Here's Grimes. And Durant with the block.
A tremendous defender. Durant's length can cause major issues for the offense.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
Dante DiVincenzo at the line, 2 shots.
That free throw no good from DiVincenzo. And some changes here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for Jusuf Nurkic. Caruso comes in for McGee. And it's Thompson in for Curry. And the timeout called here by Jordi Fernandez. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Curry, he's checked in for DiVincenzo. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordi Fernandez's huddle. They said in the huddle, this is it. No excuses. Let's figure out a way to win. A couple of players spoke as well, firing up their teammates. A great ending could be in store, guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And Curry's got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. They lead by 1. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
Caruso outside. Robinson with it. And here's Caruso. Robinson, a screen on Curry. Back to Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. And a big finish by Robinson.
Caruso knows how to manipulate a defense. That's a nice dish right there.
The Nets have gone 6 for 11 here in the fourth quarter. Caruso against Curry. Pass to Wiggins from deep. Kevin Durant with a rebound. Durant's got 5 rebounds in the game. To take the lead. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
It just looks too easy. Durant with the skill and height to get anything he wants from the mid-range.
Wiggins outside. Durant against Siakam. Gafford the screen. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Siakam for 3. Siakam's got 5 points now in the quarter.
His first 3 of the half. That gives him 9 total points from beyond the arc so far.
Thompson outside. Pass to Caruso. Screen by Robinson. Caruso misses.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now Curry. Back to Wiggins. Launches it. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 11. Here's Curry. And it's New York scoring again.
He's just that confident. When Curry gets to his spot, he knows it and pulls up quick.
The Nets have gone 7 of 14 here in the fourth from the floor. Exum outside. Pass to Siakam. Gafford with a screen on Durant. And here's Siakam for 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Durant's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Thompson. And Klay Thompson picks up the foul. That's his 5th foul.
You have to credit the defense. Adjusts his feet, takes the hit, and gets the call.
DiVincenzo, he's checked in for New York. Marshall, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Brooklyn has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Exum outside. Curry against Caruso from deep 3-point land. And it's New York with a rebound. Outside Durant. Thompson scanning the floor. Outside, DiVincenzo. 6 to shoot. Thompson outside. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks. New York will retain possession. And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now.
All right, fans, it's game stand time. Get ready to go. Let's go, everyone. Let's go for you.
Durant finds Robinson. And Gafford with the block. And they're able to recover. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
So clever with the pump fake. Durant is so good at scoring that if he pump fakes, you better jump.
And he can't get the first one. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Siakam outside. To the inside. Here's Exum. Oh, and that one, no question. Powered it down. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
Now here's Durant. Now here's Caruso. Robinson, a screen on Curry. Caruso, the pass to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Robinson's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Pass to Gafford. Here's Marshall, defended by Thompson. Now here's Siakam. Takes a 3. Thompson pulls it in. Outside Durant. And it's all from three-point range. Brooklyn trailing. To the paint. Here's Gafford. And the dunk by Gafford.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Caruso. Robinson, a screen on Curry. Pass to Durant. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Well, the Nets shooting pretty well at 45%. .55 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Nice D from Durant. The 3, DiVincenzo. He can't get it to go.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Siakam, pass to Gafford. Money!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Up top, Durant. He's covered by Siakam. Thompson with it. Marshall's there. Caruso outside. Puts up a 3. And it's good. Oh, a tremendous 3. We're tied.
A guy who knows about pressure situations. Caruso getting it done in the clutch.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. .17 seconds left to play in the fourth. Curry against Caruso. Can't cash it in.
And you have to try to make something happen. I mean, they have to be aggressive at this point, even if it's risking a foul.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so both free throws good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
Now that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
There's 6 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Durant. Counted! A huge shot to tie it up.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Here's Marshall. It's good! It counts at the buzzer!
That's how you beat the clock. Wins the game with nothing but zeros on the clock. Unbelievable. Woo!
A hero's finish, and they're going to have to carry him off on their shoulders for that one.
And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Pascal, these days you are called upon to carry this team. Does that bring added pressure?
This is a game that I love, and I just want to have fun playing the game. And I think, I got to just be myself. Like, don't get lost in everything going on. Be yourself. Play basketball, have fun. And, I'm just happy to be able to go out there and play hard.
Guys, he wants the pressure. Thanks, Pascal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Stephen Curry.